So, in today's video chat, we are going to be sharing, I'm going to be sharing, not we, but I'm going to be sharing my top 5 most important things that you need to have in your bag, equipped as a man, you feel what I'm saying? Now, these are not no physical traits. I'm not finna say you gotta start mewing and you gotta start mogging people or none of that weird ass shit, looks maxing, nigga. I'm not telling you to do that, my nigga. I'm finna tell you the intangibles, the characteristics, the mentality, the things I've learned on my way, on my journey into becoming a man, a good man. You feel what I'm saying? Things that I've learned from experience, things that my pops done taught me, things that my mom done taught me. I'm finna tell y'all all this shit. So let's get right into the video, man. Enough talking. So the first one, man, is know who you are. That's top. This applies to anybody on the earth, anybody on planet Earth. You have to know who you are. Take some time as a young man to explore you, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I took time to explore myself. When I quit playing football, I had to really take a little hard look at who I wanted to be. Because for a long time, I was like, man, I'm going to the league. I'm good enough to go to the league. People telling me I'm good enough to go D1. I got, D1 coaches telling me I'm good enough to go D1. I don't care about none of that other shit. So I focused in on football. And then one day, football ended. And I was kind of in a position where I was like, man, I really don't know what I'm going to do. So I took that time to learn about myself, man. I went through a whole bunch of phases. I done a whole bunch of things, and I ended up here making YouTube videos, streaming on Twitch, and I love it for the simple fact that I get to be myself and I get to talk and I get to experience, certain things with people, and I get to build a community and build like-minded people and, interact with people and interact with fans and change people's lives at the end of the day. That's what this YouTube stuff is about, changing people's lives. You have a chance to change somebody's life. What you say on this camera, what you say on this video has a chance to change somebody's life. Enough yapping, but that's my whole point about the first one, is explore yourself. Get to know who you are. It might take a few years. It might take 3, 4, 5 years. Hell, it might take you getting knocked down on your ass a few times. It might take you going up and you might be feeling good, like, oh, I found out who I am. But then next thing you know, the next day you like, oh, I don't know if that's me. So take the time to explore yourself. Take the time to find what you believe in, what you value. I value God. I value my religion. So that's what I'm gonna always stand on. So find something that you believe in and you value that you can stand on, and nobody on this earth can knock you off of that. The second one, by far the one I've heard the most, my nigga, by far the one I've heard the most is responsibility, aka handle your business. Handle what you gotta do. My pops, love my pops to death. The one thing that I can say he taught me as a kid, as a toddler probably, I don't even remember, but as a toddler he probably was telling me this. I know he told it to me when I was a teenager. Shoot, he ain't told it to me in a long time. I guess he said, hey bro, you got it, it's on you from now on. But the main thing my dad told me was responsibility. No matter what you do, handle yours. If you got a kid to feed, feed your kid. You got a job to do it to the best of your ability. You supposed to be a quarterback, be the best quarterback you can be. Whatever your job is, excel at it. Don't half-ass it. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't just come to work for a paycheck. Come to work and actually work. Because it took me some time to understand what my dad meant about that. But now that I've reached the level of understanding, the age where I can understand it, he wasn't telling me just to handle my responsibilities because those are your responsibilities. You brought that on yourself. He's telling me that because at the end of the day, if I go in and I handle my responsibility and I do my job, can't no one on this planet say I didn't do anything. When it's all said and done, or when something hit the fan, they gonna look and be like, well, Gibbs ain't never did nothing. Gibbs always did his job. Gibbs was always on time. Gibbs always did this because that was my responsibility. If I'm supposed to edit a video, if I'm supposed to get something out, if I'm supposed to do anything, guess what? It's gonna get done. Because there ain't gonna be no person on this planet that can say Gibbs didn't do what he was supposed to do. Now maybe I fell short. Now maybe I didn't do what I was supposed to do, how I was supposed to do it all the time. But you can best believe I was there when I needed to be, and I tried my best. And that's all you can say as a man. All right, the third one. This is another important one. I said that's the top 5 important one. I might make it the top 8 because I got a lot on here. I just looked at the list because I wrote it. I typed it up. I ain't even realize I had this many good ones. But the third one is understand your surroundings and who you are around. The quickest way to fuck your life up, the quickest way to mess your life up is by hanging around people that aren't going anywhere, that don't want nothing from life, that don't want nothing but to see you fail, or don't want nothing but to climb over you and use you as a stepping stone. When you hanging around people like that, when you hanging around people who hide their intentions, or when you hanging around people who are untrustworthy, you are the only person that will bear the burden. They won't bear the burden as much as you because they don't care. Some folks genuinely do not care about you. So it's important to understand and be able to differentiate good company and bad company. Because good company, it's always gonna be there. Good company it's never gonna be a moment where somebody that's meant to be in your life and meant to be around you, where you ever gonna feel like, is this person really for me? I got friends, I got brothers, I got sisters, people that started as co-workers, people that started as teammates, and there's never been a moment in my life where I was like, is he really supposed to be in my life? Is she really supposed to be in my life? No, it's never been a moment like that. And that's how I judge it. You figure out how you judge it. But if I have a moment in my life where this person ain't supposed to be here, then I understand that it's time for you to go. Your time on this ship has ran its course. It's time for you to move on. It's time for us to move on and change and, you know what I'm saying, move in different circles type shit. Number 4. This is something that a lot of motherfuckers know. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of people struggle with this one. Number 4. Always, and I put this in all caps, always take accountability. No matter what you did, no matter who you think wronged you, no matter what you think was supposed to happen, you take accountability for what you did wrong. Even if you had 15% of the blame, you take that 15 and you go with it. Now, all the formalities and all the technicalities, you can hold that, you can say that for the end of it. But in the moment, take the blame. When you talking about it, recalling it, take the blame. Don't you ever come in and be like, well, this person did this. No. Hey, I did this. Now, if you want me to tell you the full story and what everybody else did, cool, I'll tell you. But let me get what I did wrong first. Because like I said, this is you. You take accountability for your fuck ups. Because nobody else on this planet gonna hold you accountable but yourself. Or nobody else on this planet gonna hold you accountable like you can yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they'll just say, hey, I'll be done with you. They'll just say, I'll be done with you, bro. I don't gotta fuck with you no more. But when you go to sleep at night, it's gonna be you laying on that pillow. Not them people that, you know what I'm saying, that you got into the shit with. When you know what I'm saying? When you move on in your future, it's gonna be you in that jail cell. Them other motherfuckers might not be in the jail cell. Them other motherfuckers might not be in the jam that you in. So you gotta take accountability. You gotta understand that if you doing something, or if you're doing something wrong, or if you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, be ready for the consequences and take accountability for the action that you partook in, my nigga. All right, I said top 5, but I got a few more, bro. I got a few more. But this is number 5 though. Understand the impact of your words. Understand the impact of your actions. This is similar to taking accountability, but it's deeper. Taking accountability is base. Like, if I do some fucked up shit, I say my bad. That's on me. Or even if I don't do no fucked up shit, even if I just misunderstood something, or I got angry or something that it was you know what I'm saying, something like that, you still take accountability. But understanding the impact of your words and your actions is deeper. And what I mean by understanding the impact of your words and your actions is what you say and do. It doesn't just affect you. It can come back and affect your mama, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your daddy, your uncle. It can come back and affect anybody, your friends, your children. It can affect anybody. So when you moving out here, do not move with selfish intent. Do not move thinking that I don't care about anybody else in the world. I'm finna do what I need to do. Do what you need to do, but also understand that it's people back home that need you. It's people back home that love you. So when you make a decision, make sure it's a decision that's not only gonna benefit you, but benefit the people that's around you. If I make a decision, I'm gonna make a decision that's gonna benefit the people around me. Me going to college, me getting a degree, that's gonna benefit the people around me, not just myself. But me selling drugs or me scamming, that's not gonna benefit nobody but myself. It might benefit the people around me for a little bit, but what's gonna happen when I get jammed? What's gonna happen when I get locked? Then guess what? Those people that it was supposed to be helping, or the people that it did help, they right back to square one, you feel me? So understand the impact of what you do and what you say has on others, and not just the people that you love, the people that you're saying it to, the people that you're doing it to. These people have to go out and live their lives, and now they living their lives with trauma and issues that you caused because you don't know how to control yourself, because you want to pop off at the mouth, because you want to say whatever you want to say. Some things ain't meant to be said. Now some things, you think about them, you think it in your head, but it ain't meant to be said to that person in that moment or that time or at all sometimes. So understand that you have to be accountable for what you say and do, and understand the impact of that and what it has on other people, not just yourself. We gonna make it 10. We gonna make it top 10. We gonna make it top 10. We gonna make it top 10. Cause I got some other ones on here, man. Boom, that's a good one right there. Show grace and patience. Show grace and patience to others. You never know what anyone is going through. As men, we have been taught to be strong, to be manly, man. No. We not, bro. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to ask people how their day was and talk to people and care for people and show empathy. Yes, as a man, you have to be tough. Yes, as a man, you have to be strong. I'm not telling you to go out here and be weak and be like, oh, I feel for you. Let's cry together. I'm not telling you to do that weak ass shit. I'm just saying, if you know that somebody in your life is struggling, or if you know that anybody is struggling, or if you just see somebody that might be looking down, man, take it up to yourself and be like, hey, bro, what's going on, bro? Or even, not even just anybody that's struggling. If somebody is, you know what I'm saying, in your life is just dealing with something, show them grace, show them patience, show understanding, show that person that you are there. Even when you meet new people, not everybody's gonna be perfect that you meet in your life. So you judging them or quickly getting rid of them, that ain't gonna do no better. You might be the key to somebody getting better. Now, I'm not saying stick around and try to, you know what I'm saying, be everybody's therapist. But shoot, if somebody's confiding in you, don't look at it like, oh, this weird ass nigga, this weird ass girl. Why they talking to me about this shit? Actually care about the person, bro. Because you could be the difference in their life. Just because you showed some grace and patience and you was able to be there when that person needed somebody to be there. Number 7, man. This is, I ain't gonna lie, I should have put this higher. This ain't even no list. I'm just listing them off. But this is one of the most important ones in this whole entire video, my nigga. Build your self-confidence, build your self-love, and build your self-respect. Before I built any of those three, before I even knew what self-confidence was, before I even knew what self-love was, life was hard, my nigga. I was scared to speak my mind. I was scared to stand up for myself sometimes. I was worried because I was like, oh, I don't want to lose this person. I don't want to lose that person. I don't want them to be mad at me. I don't want that person to be mad at me. I won't be sad if they leave. Now it's like, bro, I understand what I want. And that's why I said you got to understand what you want in life and understand your beliefs and values. Because once you understand those beliefs and values, that's where you build your self-respect and your self-love and your you know what I'm saying, your self-confidence. Because I believe in this. I believe in these things. I hold these things true. I believe in this way of doing things. And guess what? I can build my confidence. I know that if I do the things the way that I know that I'm supposed to do, or if I do things in my life that I know is going to help me and not hurt me, I'm going to love myself. If I do things that's going to help me and not hurt me, I'm going to respect myself. If I do things that's going to help me and not hurt me, I'm going to build self-confidence. I'm not going to sit up in my room all day and do degenerate shit. I'm not going to sit up in my fucking room and goon all day. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up in my room and scroll up on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and judge other people while comparing myself to those people, while bringing myself down, even though I'm trying to bring these people down. You feel what I'm saying? But you comparing yourself and bringing yourself down. Don't compare yourself. Understand that you need to build some shit that's inside you. And nobody else can help you build self-respect, self-confidence, or self-love. That shit come within. And the way I did it was self-love, especially. The way I did it was, I would look in the mirror, I watched a YouTube video, I put it on everything I love. I watched a YouTube video. I said, how do I love myself? I watched the video. Bro said, when you wake up in the morning, just tell yourself, I love me. I love you. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes and say, I love myself. It might seem weird. I ain't gonna lie, it didn't seem weird to me because I'm conceited. I got an ego, nigga. I'm arrogant. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? I knew that shit, but I had to visualize it. I had to say it because I knew that I love myself, but my actions didn't show it. So once my actions started showing that I love myself, I stopped hanging around certain people, I stopped doing certain things, it started to click. And that self-love I have for myself actually started to show instead of it just being in here. It started to show in what I did. It started to show in who I hung around. It started to show in the actions and the things and the words I said about myself. I stopped downing myself. I started speaking favors. I started speaking life, and I started speaking life. I started speaking positivity over myself. I wasn't speaking negatively over myself. You know what I'm saying? God, you know what I'm saying? My mama always tell me, the Bible say life and death is in the tongue. So whatever you want of your life, it comes from here first. It comes from here. Because whatever you get your mind to believe, it'll believe it. If you say, oh, I'm a piece of shit, I'm an asshole, I'm not worth this, I'm not worth that, your mind will believe it. Because you said it so many times, or even you thought it so many times. But if you say, hey, I'm a good guy with a good heart, and I love people, and I love myself, and I love this world, and I love what I can do for people, and I love how I can change this world, then guess what? You'll believe that. Life and death is in the tongue. It's a lot of power in the words you say. It's a lot of power in your mind. And it has the power to either destroy you or it has the power to build you up into something you never thought you could be. I think this is the last one. I got another one, but I have to change. I ain't gonna lie. I might take this hat off, bro. My head too big for this small ass hat, bro. I can't do one button. My head too big for that. But my hair looking crazy. Yeah, I can't do one button. One button's nasty, twin. One button is nasty. Okay. The last one, at least I think it is be open to change. Now, I know I just told you, stand on your beliefs and believe what you believe in. Of course, always. You should always have core values. Core values that will never, ever change because you believe or you have seen it work in other people's favor and your favor. I believe that hard work pays off. Because I've seen it work for others. I've seen it work for my pops. You know what I'm saying? He tell me stories about him as a kid. I was like, yo, how do you come from that to where we are now? And because he worked hard. And he didn't go to no, you know what I'm saying? He didn't become no pro athlete, no rapper, no Twitch streamer, no none of that, no content creator, no movie star. He still worked hard though. He worked hard in the lane he was in. So you can work hard and elevate without having to be no multi-millionaire, no celebrity. You can change your life without having to be no multi-millionaire. Because my dad, well, let me not say that because I don't know how much money that nigga got. Let me not speak on his pockets. I'm pocket watching, okay? I'm sorry. I'm in your pockets. I just want to take a little peek, Pops. I'm sorry. But you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can change your life by just working hard enough to get to a certain point and keep elevating. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do all these crazy things to change your life. And this is a side tangent, but I'm finna get back to the main point. But the main point is be open to change and be open to grow as a person. The core values stay the same, but things that are not as, important to your life, like my nigga, if somebody told me cookies and cream ice cream was the best ice cream, I'm a vanilla guy. Somebody said that, I'll be like, let me try it out. Stuff like that. Stuff that helps you build personality. If somebody told me, hey bro, you should play this game or watch this movie or listen to this song. Don't be like, I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to try that food. I don't want to do that. Bro, at least try it one time. Like, it's been plenty of times. I grew up a picky eater, but I still try foods nowadays. I don't like foods, bro. I like what I like, but I still try them out of respect for the people and because I'm trying to be open. But also be open about certain things that's happening, certain societal things, certain, political things. Be open. Don't be one-track minded. Because if you one-track minded, you get tunnel vision, and it's easier for people, you know the people I'm talking about, the content creators, the politicians. When you get that one-track mind and you so focused on whatever you believe in, it's easy for them to separate you and it's easy for them to manipulate you when you one-track minded. If you keep thinking on the same wavelength as all these other people and you're not able to cross over and think on the same wavelength as others, on the other side, no matter what it is, no matter if you a Republican, Democrat, no matter if you like the fucking Seahawks or the Redskins. Oh, whoa, my fault. The Commanders, I apologize. The Commanders. If you like the Commanders, you feel what I'm saying? Be open to change. If you like basketball or football, you like apples or oranges, be open to look at the other side and be like, why do you like apples? Why do you like basketball over football? Be open to ask people questions. Be open to understand where people are coming from. Don't just sit there and be like, he like basketball, he's such and such and such and such. Or he likes football, he's such and such and such and such. He likes apples, he da-da-da-da-da. Don't be like that. Be able to be fluid and understanding people. Even if they give you a reason and you don't mess with the reason and you still gonna stay where you at least understand. At least try to know. At least try to experiment with it. But some people don't try to experiment and learn and grow. So that's where people mess up at. Be open to change. Be open to learn new things. Be open to expand your mind. Because the one thing you're going to have, and my mama always told me this, the one thing you're going to have for the rest of your life is this right here. I'm not always going to look like this. My hair, I'm not always going to have dreads. I'm not always going to be, 6 foot. Old people shrink. I'm going to be 5'8" by the time I'm 75. I'm already knowing it. It's over. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not always going to have my height. I'm not always going to have, certain things in my life. I'm not always going to have the car I got right now. I'm not going to have this apartment for the rest of my life. So be open to change, especially with your mind. Because this is the one thing you're going to have for the rest of your life. And if you leave it in that same state it's in right now, if I left my mind in this same 22-year-old state it's in right now, I would never become a better person. And I would never become a good man because I let my mind stay where it is right now. And I didn't grow and I didn't expand. Man, that's the video, man. Let me know if y'all want some more. I gave y'all a few extra. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be top 5. I gave you a little extra on the top because I fuck with you, nigga. I fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all my folks and shit, your subscribers. Maybe you just watching the video for the first time. If you're watching the video for the first time, please kindly hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, go down there and comment. Whether you just want to call me a black ass, ugly ass nigga, please just comment. I know how YouTube algorithm work. I need that engagement. But if you want to say anything down in the comments, you want to give your opinion, you want to give a few things you learned as a man or a woman to become a better person, please drop them in the comments, man. Constructive criticism is appreciated. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm done yapping. That's the video. I'm out this mug. Love y'all. Hey, bring it in, man. Bring it in. Come on. Hold on, bro. Come on. I'll give you a hug, bro. Come on. Come on, bring it in. Yep, come on. I got you. I love you, man. I love you. Man, we got real. Hey, bro. I just gave y'all the boyfriend experience, man. That was some boyfriend ASMR, man. There y'all go.